Hey, what's up you guys? I'm Sara Lubratt, and today's video is going to be a combination of me talking and catching you guys up on what has been going on in my life since I quit my job to work full-time for myself, as well as following my upcoming week of trying to settle into my new schedule and my new routine and attempting to find some kind of schedule or routine, and more just getting fully used to working for myself. And I've already tried to vlog adjusting to a week in my life several times over the last month because today is October 1st, and the first day that I officially started working for myself was September 1st. The day that I quit my job, my parents actually flew out to Utah to come hang out with me for a couple days, which was so much fun. I really enjoyed getting to spend time with them. I feel like we got in some great hikes. We got to go to some great restaurants. It's always good to see them. And it was really fun hosting them now that I know a little bit more about where I live. Whereas when they tried to visit me last year and I had just moved out to Utah, I didn't know enough about Utah to know where to take them. So we had a lovely time. However, that kind of was tricky because when I officially started full-time working for myself, I wanted to jump right into working on things and start building my business more and all that fun stuff. And then my parents left on like September 4th or something around there. And then it was a long holiday weekend where a lot of my friends wanted to hang out and I wanted to hang out with people, so I did. One of the things that we did over that long weekend was going to Oktoberfest, which was really fun, but I think that I either got heat stroke or I got heat stroke and then got sick after that because then I had a cold for about a week. And then I had a really super packed week where I was trying to get ahead on a bunch of personal work stuff because I was having a friend come visit me the following week. So I had one super crazy hectic work week where I was working honestly way too much, trying to get ahead so that I wouldn't have to work as much when my friend was in town. And then my friend came into town and I didn't do as much as I thought I was going to be able to, even at the decreased level of work that I had set up for myself. And then I had a more normal week after she left trying to catch up. And then that basically brings us up to today. So kind of a hectic start to full-time working for myself, but I also feel like it's a more realistic working for myself full-time just because stuff in life comes up. You're not gonna have perfect weeks every single week. However, that was just really chaotic to film. I didn't want to make a video about adjusting to working for myself and everything full-time if my video was gonna be super chaotic and kind of portray something that's not super normal. I also have not written for myself very much, and I'm definitely gonna be changing that, and changing that starts today, which I'm very excited about. I do have a goal for October of not going more than 2 days without writing or working on one of my own creative projects. So this upcoming week, we're just gonna be following along and seeing how I'm trying to balance everything like working out and prioritizing working for myself, but also my creative endeavors and hiking because there are fall colors happening here in Utah right now, and it's a very exciting time to be out hiking. So with that, we're just gonna follow this week of settling into full-time working for myself. So if you go on to enjoy the rest of this video, I'd really appreciate it if you could give it a big thumbs up because that really supports my channel. And now let's get into the rest of this week. Today is October 1st. It is actually a Saturday, and I wouldn't normally make myself work on a Saturday, but I feel really drawn to filming videos today, so that's what I'm sitting down to do. I've been watching a couple masterclasses recently, and so I think I'm gonna film a masterclass reaction video right now. Okay, I ended up deciding that I did not have the energy to film a masterclass video, so I filmed my plans for Nano and what I'm planning on doing for NaNoWriMo this year, as well as how I'm preparing for that in October, aka Preptober. And now I'm gonna sit down and try and film one more quick talking video, and then I need to move on to working on some other stuff this evening. But first, I should probably change my shirt so you guys can't necessarily tell, even though I'm telling you right now, that I filmed all these videos in the same day. Okay, got the pumpkins set up and changed my shirt. So now we're ready to film the second video. Okay, and now that video has been filmed, so I have 2 done that now I can work on editing to be posted later this upcoming week. So I ended up filming those 2 videos earlier today. I edited one of them for Monday. I got it uploaded, but I need to finish scheduling it and then schedule it to post Monday morning, which I can either do later tonight or tomorrow. And then I went out to the hot tub with one of my friends. I just came back in from that. I showered, and now it's 10:43 p.m. It's a wild Saturday night, and I have a couple more things I would like to do this evening. I do think that at some point tonight, it would be really lovely to sit down and watch some TV and like work on the puzzle that I'm working on. But before I get there, I do need to start working on another Fiverr order that's due tomorrow evening. And then I also want to start rereading my notes document for LRF, which is what I want to work on during Nano. So that's kind of my thought process for this evening. I just kind of want to pick away at a couple more things and then relax and do some puzzling. It's 4:31 in the morning. I just finished and returned a Fiverr order. Earlier today, I had a really lovely time. I went and did a scenic drive with one of my friends because the fall colors are starting to come out in Utah and it was really, really beautiful. And other than that, honestly, I didn't do much. I made a really delicious dinner. That was good. And then I've been working on this Fiverr order and now it's done. So it's time for me to go to bed. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Hopefully more than I did today. All right, now that I am more of a functioning human being today, hello. First things first, let's get caught up on what I actually did yesterday because I barely ended up talking to you guys. Yesterday, I spent the majority of the day working on Fiverr, signing up for a new affiliate program, doing the fun fall drive with one of my friends, and then I spent a really luxurious amount of time making dinner, and then I kept working on the Fiverr order until it was done, which happened to be really late, but I got it done, which is all that matters. And then today, I let myself kind of stay in bed for a while just because I went to bed so late last night. And so far today, I have posted some reels. I posted and promoted the YouTube video that went live today, which is now a 1 in 10 on YouTube, which doesn't happen very often. And that means that it beat the number of views in this amount of time since it went live. My quitting my job video, which that one blew my other videos out of the water. So this video is doing really well, which is really fun. I should sit down here in a little bit and respond to some of these YouTube comments because I haven't gotten to do that yet today. But I just got back from a really incredible leg workout. I felt very, very strong today, which is always a fun feeling. I do have a couple of things I want to work on later today. I need to take my YouTube statistics because I tend to take those every week on Sunday or Monday or somewhere around there. I am watching Bachelor in Paradise because that season has started with one of my friends that lives in my building tonight. And while I'm doing that, I'll also probably work on something else that I'm kind of playing around with. And then either tonight or within the next couple days, I need to book my flight to New York. I want to book my flight to Minnesota. I want to start working on an application for something else. There's a lot of things in the works right now, which I think is really fun. So big things are happening. That's kind of where we're at today. I'm probably going to start making dinner and work on rereading my notes for LRF, which is the project that I want to work on during Nano a little bit before I go watch Bachelor in Paradise, because that feels like it's the most useful use of my time. And I didn't end up writing yesterday, and my goal for October is not to go more than 1 day without writing. So that means that I have to work on some kind of writing project today. Just got back from watching The Bachelorette, not The Bachelorette, Bachelor in Paradise. It's all essentially the same thing. But when I was over at my friend's apartment, I checked Instagram and my Instagram account is now exactly at 40,000 people, which was really freaking cool. I'm now making chocolate chip cookies on the stove because my oven still doesn't work, and watching some friends as I edit a YouTube video. Also, I'm not sure if this is gonna mean anything to anyone, but last night when I was working on the Fiverr order, I was up when Dream's face reveal dropped, and he both looks exactly like I was expecting him to, and also not. I don't know. I kind of liked the fact that he was a really famous faceless YouTuber, but I'm also really excited for this new phase of him getting to collab with other people because he's finally willing to show his face. So this could be a very interesting new phase of YouTube. All right, I have been enjoying my procrastination this evening, but I am just now working on uploading the video that I was just editing to YouTube. Need to hit next and then publish. Fantastic. So that is now going up, which is awesome. I look a little crazy, but that's okay. It's 1:17 a.m. I do want to go to bed at a somewhat decent time today, but I also told myself that I was going to do some rereading. So I'm going to sit down and do a couple pages of rereading. Not a ton of pressure around this. I just want to do a little bit. I'm slowly but surely making my way through the notes document. I'm currently on page 19 out of 90. Never mind, I'm not as far along as I thought I was. Yeah, when you push the piles down, I'm nowhere close to halfway, but that's okay. I worked on this for about half an hour tonight, and I'm very happy with that amount of time. I love this book. I love these characters. I am kind of impressed with how much I've actually been highlighting. Let me see if I can give you guys like a good example. Like this. Do you see all that pink? That's all stuff I want to keep. I'm probably highlighting somewhere between a third and half of this, which is honestly really encouraging because it's also sparking ideas for plot and everything for when I eventually go to sit down and attempt at a plot or a plot line or something to give this story a little bit of structure and like figure out what's fully going on. Something else that I love about this story that I realized probably a couple of years ago is that the protagonist is not the main character. And I don't know if that's really something I should say or if that's something I should just like leave up to future readers to find out, but I'll probably end up leaving it in the video. If you're seeing this, it's for you. But I love the side character. She's the woman that I needed in high school. She's the woman that I've always wanted to be. But there's a character in this story who I just absolutely adore. And I can't wait to be working with her again. I have so many ideas for her. I have so many ideas for the plot and where this story could go. And I'm seeing some promises at a multiple book series for this. I was wondering if it was just going to turn out to be a 1 book or potentially a 3 or 4 book series. I'm getting hopes at a series, which is really fun. I love the idea of being able to spend enough time with characters to really fully tell their stories, and I think that's what series do in such a beautiful way. And because I am completely restructuring this story and rewriting it, whereas with my high fantasy project DE that I've been working on for the majority of the time that I've had this YouTube channel, that book started out with the goal of being a 400 or 500 page book, and then it turned into a trilogy. And so then I've had to rework plot arcs and character arcs and everything to try and round out the first book as much as possible, which is not something I have to do with LRF because I'm completely restructuring it anyways, and I'm really just pulling out quotes that I like. And that prospect is really exciting because now I can try my hand at fully bracketing multiple separate books and their own individual plots and their own individual storylines while still supporting an overarching plot line and character arcs and everything. And I really like that I'm doing this for Nano. It's very exciting. However, I do think that's where I'm going to stop here tonight. I do have a meeting at 10:30 tomorrow, and it is currently 2:15 a.m., so I should probably go to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Haven't quite gone to bed yet, but I did get ready for bed, and I've been texting one of my friends who is encouraging me to celebrate hitting 40,000 followers on Instagram, and I was trying to figure out what to do, but the one thing that kind of can't leave my brain was how I would celebrate with hitting every 10K milestone when I wrote 50K last year for Nano. So for 10K, 20K, 30K, 40K, 50K, I would do this little celebration, and that's kind of what I want to do right now for 40K on Instagram. And if you guys are at all familiar with that video, it went a little something like this. Woo! 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 Yay! Woo! I don't know how it got in here, but I have a fly buzzing around my apartment right now, and my doors have been closed all day. I don't know how it snuck in. Today is Tuesday, October 4th. I finished preparing and scheduling a YouTube video for this Thursday earlier today, and now I'm sitting down to film another YouTube video for next week. I'm on top of things right now, and it's feeling very, very good. I also had my meeting this morning, which went really well, and then this evening I'm going to a birthday dinner and then watching another episode of Bachelor in Paradise, because apparently it's 2 episodes a week for every week in October, which is a lot of that content. But it's fun. I enjoy seeing the friend that I watch it with, so I'm just happy it doesn't last longer than a month. But that's happening tonight, so I want to get this video filmed, I want to film a couple reels, and then I want to make some major progress on rereading the notes document for LRF, and so that's what we are up to today. Oh my gosh, why does it keep flying so close to me? What do you want? Oh my gosh. How does he have this much energy? He's just flying laps right now. Just calm down. Let me put you outside. Let me end your misery for you. I should be sitting down to film a video, but this thing kept annoying me with it flying like in circles. I would just hear it as it would like whoosh by, and then it would like, I would look at it and then it would come flying straight at my face. Like, where did it go? I just don't want to be dealing with this when I'm trying to film a video. We're gonna have to put that on hiatus because I don't know where it went. But I'm sure it'll be back as soon as I start filming. I'm about to go fully insane. Fully insane. Like, I'm not already there. Oh my gosh, stop! Well, this is gonna be my workout for today, just running loops in my apartment. Come back here. I'm trying to help you. After it flew away from me for a very long time, I was eventually able to capture it and then put it outside. Just kicked my lemon plant. I just finished filming a bunch of things. I filmed a YouTube video for me. I filmed a clip to be featured in somebody else's video. I filmed my freelancing video that I do every month. And then I filmed like 23 Instagram reels / TikToks. And then I posted one of those. And I'm just like on a freaking roll. I just started soaking my skewers because I'm gonna grill for dinner tonight before I go to the brewery for my friend's birthday, and overall having a very successful, productive day. I did forget that I want to work on rereading here a little bit, so I'll probably work on that while my skewers are soaking and then go grill. And when I say rereading, I mean rereading the notes document that I'm working on as my creative project right now. Also, the mountains, look at them, cute. I still get so excited every time I see them. Every time I open my blinds in the morning, I always say hi to the mountains because I have to. They're right there, they're gorgeous, and I'm so happy that I get to live here. Okay, dinner was delicious. I have not ever grilled by myself before, at least not at my parents' house, and I felt really good grilling by myself. Dinner was delicious, and now I'm getting ready to technically go to the birthday dinner, but I'm assuming I'm just gonna end up getting like a beer or a cider or something, and then I'll be coming back and watching Bachelor in Paradise, and then I have not actually ended up rereading my notes document yet tonight, so I will do that after The Bachelor. We'll also probably end up working on editing some of the YouTube videos that I filmed today during Bachelor. Drinks was fun. Now I'm getting comfy to go over to my friend's apartment to go watch Bachelor in Paradise. Okay, I don't remember how much I talked to you guys last night. I know that I didn't end up filming me working on the reread of the notes document just because my phone was dying, so I needed to plug it in rather than filming myself, but I did get some work done on it, which felt good. I am still stoked with how much I'm highlighting and just how many ideas that is sparking for the rewrite, which I'm very excited about. I'm getting really, really excited for Nano and November to get here. It's October 5th. Like, I'm honestly probably like a little too excited for right now. I'm hoping that continues through the start of November and ideally all of November, just because honestly I'm getting closer and closer to being ready to start, and I'm hoping that I can hold off until November 1st. I'm also starting to plan a couple of my trips for November, and one of them is flying to New York, which is going to be really, really fun. And my friend that I'm going to visit knows that I will be working on writing a book in the month of November, and so she and I were just talking about that, and she's like, I'm gonna try to work as little as possible, and I was like, okay, but like also I'm gonna be trying to write a book, so if you have plans, like that's totally okay. And she was like, oh, I know you're trying to write a book, like I already have a list of coffee shops and tea houses and libraries that we can go to write at. And I was like, oh yes, so excited. So excited. And I think the flight that I'm going to be booking over there is going to be at night anyways, and so I'll have good writing time, and things are just shaping out to be really, really good. Yeah, I think November is going to be a great month. I also wrote out my to-do list for today. I had a meeting at noon, and then I was updating my little wins journal, which is basically where I write down the little wins that I have every single day because I haven't done that in a couple days, so I was just updating it. And I do need to call my dad at some point today. I need to read some stuff that my therapist sent over. I want to work on editing some YouTube videos, both for myself and for the other people that I make videos for, and just get the ones for other people sent out today. And so realistically, like I don't have that much to do, which is kind of nice. So I might actually try to take like this evening fully off and like go for a walk or something just so that I can be outside. So yeah, with that, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. I just finished up rereading page 45 of the notes document, which means that I am now officially halfway through. I did set a goal in a meeting that I was in that I wanted to finish this by the rest of the week. So before the end of the day on Friday, I would like to be done rereading this notes document. I'm thinking that that's a pretty solid possibility because right now I'm gonna go make myself a snack and then probably read a couple more pages. I'm not sure if you can see this, but look at how much I'm highlighting. Yeah, that's good. Hopefully you can't read that, but look at how much stuff I'm highlighting. This was an especially busy page, but I still think I'm probably highlighting somewhere between a third to half of this document, which is really, really cool. There are some things now that I don't like that I definitely liked in high school. So it's kind of nice to be able to go back through and purge this document and bring it up to what I like now as a writer and try and figure out where I'm at now. Also, my hair is wet because I already showered tonight because I was assuming I was gonna go to bed early, but now it's 1 a.m. and I still somehow smell like chlorine because I went to the hot tub this evening and then I showered and I still smell like chlorine. Fun. Good afternoon. Today is Thursday, August October 6th, and I let myself sleep in today and it felt amazing. I'm still trying to catch up on some sleep from the past couple weeks of not sleeping great for various reasons. So I actually got some really amazing sleep last night, which is awesome. I have a couple of things on my to-do list today, but the first thing is to set up my actual Nano account for this year, because even though I'm preparing for Nano, I haven't actually set up what my story is going to be on NaNoWriMo.com yet, or NaNoWriMo.org, my bad. And I have forgotten to do this in the past, so I want to set it up now so that I don't have time to forget. All right, let's create this novel. It is Project LRF. What's the project status? I am currently prepping, or should I say, I'm gonna say prepping and not in progress. I'm gonna say it's public. It's a novel. It's for NaNoWriMo 2023. Oh my gosh, I don't know what today is. I don't know what year it is. Hopefully that's a sign that I slept really well. Okay, yeah, so Nano 2022 is what I am trying to set my goal for. Setting the goal of writing 50,000 words. Yes, yes. Go on to details. Genre. This is dystopian. This is, what else is this? I think it's kind of young adult. It's either young adult or new adult. I'm still trying to figure that out. We're just gonna go with dystopian YA right now. Add a project summary, no. Excerpt, no. Pinterest playlist, no. Great, save project. I am officially set up for Nano. Other than that, I'm currently watching the video that went up this morning on YouTube. I've already posted to Instagram and TikTok. I want to post to Pinterest later today. I will also post again to Instagram and TikTok later today. I want to finish sending out the video clip that I'm sending to somebody for a video later this month, and I want to send out a video that I do freelancing for somebody else by the end of today. I have those pretty much edited and I just need to upload them and send out the links. I want to do an upper body workout today. It was really nice to go to the park and walk yesterday just because I haven't really worked out since Monday, but I would really like to hit a workout today, which I think I'm just gonna do in my apartment gym and not actually go to one of the gyms that I pay for. I also want to work on rereading the notes document a little bit more today. I did end up getting to page 54 last night out of 90, which is really solid. And I was starting to feel so good last night because after taking almost probably a month and a half, potentially even longer than that, off of writing. And then my first month working for myself was super busy and hectic. I didn't really feel like I had the time to devote to writing, and especially not the mental capacity to devote to writing. And especially before I quit my job, I really didn't feel like I was in a good place where I could be writing. But now, writing is one of the reasons that I quit my job, so that I have the mental capacity to focus on writing. And so the fact that I got like an hour and a half of creative work done yesterday felt like so good. Which also worries me because I think that if I keep riding this wave, which I'm hoping to, that makes me feel like I'm gonna have to start a different project before Nano just so that I can keep being creative, because I'm gonna run out of preparation for Nano. Or I try to put myself in a space where I can write 100,000 words during November. I don't see that happening realistically, not really, but I was starting to play around with the idea yesterday that maybe I try to write 100,000 words in November and December. I don't know if that's gonna be what happens or not, but I don't know, my brain was just like working away at some things. I'm back from the gym. If my arms are shaking a little bit, that's why. But now I'm gonna go to the grocery store and try to figure out what I'm gonna eat for the rest of the week. When I was walking back from the grocery store, one of my neighbor's dogs was on their balcony and ended up dropping their tennis ball off. So I got to grab it and then bring it up to them, and now I'm making dinner, and then I'm gonna go for a walk with that person and their dog probably. And then I think we're just gonna be hanging out making drinks tonight. I think it's gonna be very chill. I think it's gonna be very fun. My neighbor is on their balcony. Fun. Whoops. Sorry. Anyways, let's have a great evening. Happy October 7th. I woke up around noon today, which was amazing because I'm still trying to recover my sleep. And then shortly after waking up, I made breakfast. I went to the gym, which was lovely. I came back, I showered, I made food because I forgot that I was getting dinner with some of my friends. So that's gonna be going in the fridge for tomorrow. I have gotten a couple pages further in the reread of my notes document, but my deadlines for today were arbitrary. And because I'm going to dinner with some friends that I totally forgot about, I am going to enjoy doing that, and then I will work on this stuff tomorrow and just kind of enjoy that process, because this is not something that I really want to like rush through, and today is pretty relaxed so far, and I kind of just want to lean into the relaxing nature of today. Saturday, October 8th, I pretty much spent hiking because, again, fall colors in Utah are happening and they're beautiful. I did one of my favorite hikes with two of my friends, and it's probably the fourth time that I've done that hike this year. And the first time I did this hike, I probably did it in about 4.5 hours, but this time I actually did it in 3.5 hours, which means that my hiking ability is getting better. It means that my cardiovascular ability is getting better. It means I'm becoming more of a fit person. It means my lungs are getting better. Everything is amazing. And I almost started crying in the car with my friends on the way back down from that hike just because I felt so proud of the fact that I've done this hike 4 times. It's starting to feel like my baseline hike, when in reality, when I did it for the first time at the beginning of the year, or the beginning of the hiking season technically, it was really, really hard, and like it felt really challenging. But to get to the point where it feels like it's my new baseline hike, and that's the hike that I'm kind of comparing other hikes to, is just wild. And that made me so happy. Like, so happy. And then after we got home from the hike, we got ready for a friend's birthday party, went to the friend's birthday party, and then that was pretty much the rest of the night. Sunday, October 9th, I went outside by the pool a little bit because I don't think that we'll have very many more pool-worthy weekends before true fall and early winter starts. So I was trying to take full advantage of that. I checked in with Fiverr. I sent back some messages and everything, just trying to stay on top of that. I just finished editing and uploading a video for Monday, which is AKA tomorrow morning. And I just sent out the monthly video that I do for somebody else this evening. So overall, I would say that things are going pretty well. I have not yet finished rereading the notes document for LRF. And so I think it's been at least like 2 days since I worked on it, which was one of my goals, was to not go more than like a day without working on it. But the last 2 days were rather busy. So I would like to do a little bit of that right now. It's currently 12:35 a.m. But like, you know, like a good like 30 minutes of reading or something I think is gonna put me ahead. And then my goal is to finish that and wrap up this video tomorrow. So Monday the 10th. So let's get to it. I just got to page 70 of 90 and I'm still really enjoying it, still really cringing at some of my grammar and word choices and pairing singular and plurals, and it's not well written, which is why we're rewriting this for Nano, and I'm very excited about that. I will see you guys tomorrow to finish up rereading this document. Hello. Today is Monday, October 10th. I have a couple things I want to do. Primarily, I want to finish reading this notes document that I have for LRF, which is the book that I'll be working on during Nano. However, so far today, I have posted a reel, a TikTok, a Pinterest pin, all of the same thing. I post and promoted my new YouTube video and passed 13,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is really freaking cool. I also had an Instagram reel yesterday that I posted pop off a little bit, and I mean like 24,000 views in the first like 45 minutes kind of a thing. I just finished eating breakfast. It's now like, you know, mid-afternoon, and I'm gonna go work out. Short workout so far. I ended up just being on the treadmill for like 20 minutes because around the 10-minute mark, I got a text from somebody asking me if I want to do a spin class tonight. So now I'm doing a spin class in like 3 hours, so I decided to cut my workout short so that I can do that and still have enough energy, because I was gonna do a leg day today, but there's no way I can do a leg day on top of a spin class. So we're gonna focus on the spin class. And I just checked my mail and I just got my ski pass, and I'm so excited. Not excited for winter to be here, but excited that my ski pass has arrived for when it starts to snow. Just got back from the spin class. I think I've only ever done cycling classes before and not legit spin, because this was intense. Honestly, really fun. Went by very quickly, like way faster than I was anticipating. Like I checked my watch at like 6 minutes, and then the next time I checked my watch, we were at like 36 minutes, and like the class was almost over. So it went by really, really quickly. It was very, very fun. I don't think I checked in with you guys earlier today after I ended my first workout so that I could do the spin class this evening. But in that time span, I was just watching a Colin and Samir interview with Cody Co and Noelle Miller about how they run their business and everything. And I've been loving interviews like that recently. Yesterday, actually, I watched the Mr. Beast interview on the TMG podcast, which is hosted by Cody and Noelle. And honestly, just really enjoying learning other people who are successful in areas like YouTube and social media and what they're doing and where they're trying to get with everything. And it's just really interesting, and my arm is burning. So We're gonna switch arms because that would work. This arm's shakier, so I'll be quick. But now I need to shower and then head over and watch Bachelor in Paradise with one of my friends. I'm back from watching Bachelor in Paradise, and in order to help me legitimize spending 2 hours every Monday and Tuesday watching The Bachelor, I do tend to go into them expecting to accomplish some things, and I did. I finally emailed my accountant about some questions that I have now that I'm fully self-employed, and we'll see what their answers are and just kind of see what other secondary questions those answers spark. And I started on an application. This is going to remain cryptic unless I'm accepted, and then I will talk about this a lot more, but I wanted to start on that because that's due later in October. It's not for a job or anything, it's for like a class that I want to take, which would be really, really sick if I can get in, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to yet, just because of their process. And I still want to do more work on that application, but I still have a couple weeks before it's fully due. So I basically just wanted to take tonight, look over all the questions that they're going to ask, start preparing the things that I can have prepared before the application opens, and just kind of go from there. So I got those 2 things done, which were the 2 other things that I had set as a part of my 3 goals last week with my entrepreneur group. And the 3rd goal on that list was to indeed finish the LRF notes reread. And I still have 20 pages in that, so that's what we are going to be working on tonight. It's only 10:12, I'm not worried about finishing that. So I'm making myself a snack and then we're gonna get started. But while I'm eating my snack, I am going to finish watching this interview. This is super embarrassing. It's 1:14 a.m. I felt like I was forgetting to do something. You wanna know what I was forgetting to do? Reread my notes document on LRF. That's so embarrassing. I was getting a lot of other things done, so it was good, but I got to a point where I was like, I feel like there's still something I need to do, but I've just been sitting here watching YouTube videos, and I need to be freaking rereading my notes document. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll see how fast I can finish these last 20 pages so I can go to bed. I just finished rereading this notes document, all 90 pages. Immediately what I jumped to is, oh, my next step is, instead of like celebrating, that's a huge thing that I just finished that reread. Okay, yay, woo, I finished the freaking reread. Yay! It might be too late for that. It's 1:57 a.m. I'm kind of tired. I need to get up for a meeting at 10:30 tomorrow, so I should probably think about going to bed. I'm very happy that I finished this. I will wrap up this video in a different clip so that you guys know what's happening next and basically how I felt about this reread overall. So I finished rereading my notes document, and it is feeling a lot better today than it was the other night because I was just so exhausted when it was over. But I feel like this was a pretty good representation of what a week, hopefully, in my life is going to look like, even though I think this was ultimately like 10 days instead of a week. It kind of seems like week to week I have roughly the same priorities, and that has been to finish up whatever Fiverr orders I have, do 2 YouTube videos a week, film some reels and TikToks, and post a couple times a day, work on my creative projects, which is my favorite part of all of this, because that's one of the reasons that I left my job, was to be a full-time content creator, freelance book editor, and writer, and we are making that writing happen. And I'm so excited for NaNoWriMo to be here, and I'm just feeling really good. I'm very happy with how this video turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, it would really mean a lot to me if you guys could give this video a big thumbs up, because that really supports my channel by telling the YouTube algorithm that you liked my video and that somebody else might too. If you are new here and want to continue watching my journey, make sure you hit that big red subscribe button and the little notification bell next to it, because I'm currently posting videos twice a week here on YouTube. And with that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.